Well, the first week of November did not disappoint for the Montana State Bobcats. Welcome back to another episode of Bobcat Insider, everyone. I'm Alex Eschelman. My co-host, Zach Mackey, not with us today. He's traveling with Montana State men's basketball, but the show must go on. And speaking of which, both basketball teams are off to a strong start so far this season. Volleyball went 2-0 in Schroyer Gym to wrap up regular season play at home. And last but not least, football coming off one of their biggest conference wins of the season against Eastern Washington. Welcome back to Bobcat Insider, everyone. I'm Alex Eschelman alongside defensive line coach and defensive run game coordinator Shawn Howe. Coach, thank you so much for the time.
Thanks for having me.
I was at Weber State on the sideline. I heard you talk to your group before you started playing against the Wildcats. You said focus on three things: technique, stop the run, and have a party with the quarterback because everyone is invited. What did you say to your team when they got that win against the Wildcats?
Well, it was a big win, and we knew, like you said, we knew we were going to have to play with great technique.
Your guys, as much as you buy into them, they buy into you. This is your first year as the offensive coordinator. The nickname House Money, I just have to ask, where did this nickname come from?
Coach Banks.
5 Montanans on the team this year, 2 from Bozeman. That's the most on the team since the 1995-96 season. What type of qualities do Montanans bring to your program?
You know, they just grow up knowing what being a Bobcat is about.
Leading the Big Sky in rushing yards per game.
Really?
How have you been able to coach up such a successful running backs group so far this year?
Honestly, it starts at the top.
Such an incredible transition. Added 20 plus pounds on him throughout the course of the year, transitioned to that DN position. What is his work ethic like day in and day out?
Oh man, he's just, every day he's up watching film.
Before we started the season, you and I were talking, I said, who's gonna fill the role of Travis Johnson, Kevin Cassis, and you specifically pointed out Lance McCutcheon. You said he's waited his turn, he's worked for this. What does it mean to you to see him finally kind of shine and have a breakout year so far?
Yeah, it means a lot because I know how hard Lance has worked.
For all fans who are going to be coming to Frisco for the game or not, wear blue. That's what Montana State Athletics wants you to be wearing. And we know that the captains wear their cowboy hats every travel trip. Last travel trip, we're far from captains.
Yeah.
Far from cowboy and cowgirl, but we got them. We're going to Texas.
This is your personal hat. This doesn't really quite fit, right?